Hi, my name is Susan Palmer and I would like to help you learn how to play the guitar. This lesson covers pages 46 and 47 in the Guitar Lesson Companion. If you don't already own a copy, you can pick one up today at leadcatpress.com. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to play sharps and flats. Now, a sharped note is a note that's been raised 1/2 step, and a flatted note is a note that's been lowered by 1/2 step. Let me show you an example. This is the note F. I'm playing it on the high E string with my first finger on the first fret. To play F sharp, I'm going to use my second finger, which is 1/2 step up from that first finger note, and here's the note F sharp. Now here's the note G with my third finger, and to play G sharp, I'm going to use my fourth finger. Now let's go back to that note G. Now this time I'm going to lower that note 1/2 step, and this is the note G flat. This is the same exact pitch as F sharp. G flat and F sharp share the same pitch. Those notes are called enharmonic notes. They have two different spellings, but it all comes down to the same sound or the same pitch. So one more time, this note could be called F sharp or it could be called G flat. Now I want to show you what these notes look like on the staff, and I want to give you some practice at writing out those notes. On page 46, there's a note identification worksheet. I've got an example up here for you to look at how to draw these on the staff and how to write their names. So when you're drawing a note on the staff, the sharp sign comes before the note, but when you're notating the name of that note, the sharp sign will come after the name of the note. So on the staff, it looks like sharp F, but when you're saying the note or writing it below, you should call that note F sharp. Now I'm going to play some of the examples here on page 47 so you have a good understanding of how to play each one of these notes when you see it in actual music. The first note here is F sharp, and that's the one that we already played on the high E string. I'm using my second finger on the second fret of that high E string. F sharp looks and sounds like this. The next note is another F sharp, although this one is played on the fourth fret of the fourth string. This F sharp looks and sounds like this. The next note you see is C sharp. C sharp is played on the second fret of the second string. It looks and sounds like this. The next note is B flat. B flat is played on the third fret of the third string. It looks and sounds like this. The next note is E flat. E flat is played on the fourth fret of the B string or the second string. It looks and sounds like this. And the last note there is another E flat. This is a low E flat, and I'm playing this on my fourth string with my first finger on the first fret. That last E flat looks and sounds like this. So when you're reading a piece of music and you see a bunch of signs like you have in line 267, these little sharp signs or natural signs or flat signs, they're all called accidentals. And when you run across one in a measure, it's good for the whole rest of that measure. So up here on line 267, this first line, this first measure, would be played F, F sharp, F sharp, F natural. So this is a natural sign here. That takes away if the note was sharp or flat. It just becomes a natural note once again. Now down here in 269, I have an F sharp in the key signature. That means that all throughout this whole line, whenever you see the note F, you're going to play that note as F sharp. Even though this sign is up here on the high sharp for the high F here, you're also going to play any F that you run across is going to be played F sharp. So that means this note would be played as F sharp, and also you have this F sharp down here. So I have some flat signs down here. It works the same way. For any B flat in line 271, you're going to play that note as B flat. Same thing for down here in 272. I've got a B flat and an E flat in the key signature. Anytime you see a B or an E, they're both going to be lowered 1/2 step. I've got all the examples up here of how to play those. So I hope this helps get you started with these sharps and flats. Work hard, have fun, and thanks.